What it do? What it do? It's your boy, OG Bam, man. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. What it do? What it do? Y'all tap on up in here, man, for this Motor Park roll call, man. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Shouts out to Kev Mac, the Macheads and the Maniacs, the Hood Postman, Mailroom Goons, OG Gangster, my little big homie, my little big homie, Cartoon, by Trey Avalon. Everybody else that's real in YouTube. Hey, y'all tap on in here, tap on up in here, tap on up in here. Chiefs barely won that, y'all. Chiefs barely by field goal. Hey, and you think they can beat the Eagles? Put your money on the Eagles. They can't beat the Eagles, y'all. John Bradford is up in this joint. John Bradford, when they come up in here, we're gonna liven this thing up, man. And go Wolf is up in the joint. Wolf is up in the joint. What it do? What it do? Hey, check this out, man. And before I really get started, we needed last two people for that raffle. I already got the number, but I needed two more people in for that raffle, so I miscounted it when I did the count last night. Check this out, though, man. The Chiefs cannot beat the Eagles. Call Vegas now and place your bet on the Eagles. Place your bet. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? The Eagles cannot beat. I mean, the Chiefs cannot beat the Eagles. Power. It's the power hour with OG Bam. I hear you, Snipe. I hear you. I hear you. When enough people get up in there, man, I'm gonna give y'all a roll call. Front Hood, Corner Pocket, Carver Parks, and Monas used to be super tight in the 70s. We was tight, man. I mean, we used to go in each other hood. That roll call on Monas, man, Bubba Long, Tommy Love, Folsom, Junkie Fred, Red Boy, Pat, Cliff, Bodie, Lance Thomas, Lionel Whiteside, Renee McGowan, Gary Thomas, Keith Thomas, Gary McGowan, the governor, Young Earl, Tom McGee, Paul Logan, Mark Titans, Willie Fikes, Icy Blue, Alvin Whiteside, Keith Daphne, Chris Daphne, Art Daphne, Little Romeo Wrestling, the Shaws, and Louis, Black Louis, man. Then they also, I can't forget, Makings of a Man was we in here. I can't forget my boy Chris. Chris was a Muslim, man. And we used to call Chris Muslim Crip at Centennial. Chris used to come to Centennial. Watch this. If I get broke in the dice game, I ask for some final calls, newspapers. I stay on else got to sit in front of the bus stop and sell some final calls when I get back in the dice game. Listen to me, man. Hey, watch this, man. The Mona Parks, man. Them was my partners, man. Junkie Fred, Al Green from the pocket, Mo from the pocket, Kenny Ellison, Roger Choice up there. Them was my big homies. They ran together. And Aaron and Dean, Ray Miller from the pocket. Junkie Fred was messing with Puddin' Sister. Ray Miller was messing with Connie Washington, lived on 134th off Central. Aaron was messing with Vicky Yale. Them was my big homies, girls, right? And check this out, every day I be telling y'all, every day they used to take me to lunch. You know what I'm saying? I was the only dude my big homies trusted me with their girl. You feel me? Them females had a whole lot of love for me, especially Vicky Yell and Puddin' Sister and Connie Washington, man. Them three right there. But they had a homegirl named Pepper. And Pepper used to mean K. K used to say, let's take his ass down Paru Street. Like that was gonna scare me. In a roundabout way, y'all did scare me, right? I get back to the school, man. They didn't have me on foot and fed me and all that. Them was my homegirls, although they grew up in West Side Paru, they was straight. You know what I'm saying? And the Monas, man, me, Earl, and Pat. I was a year or two older than Earl and Pat, but we ran together. I had an uncle living in Mona Park on 119th, down the street from the Shaws. Across the street, I'm gonna tell you who lived across the street from my uncle. Robin Cole that played from the Steelers. His mother and them moved from out of Nutty, between Nutty and Lantana. They moved over there, bought a house in Mona. The Shaws lived down the street. And I can't forget Bill, Greg Townsend, brother Bill. You feel me? Greg Townsend from the Raiders. He from Mona Park too. He grew up in Mona, right? Freddie Tisdale played for the Dodgers. All of them grew up in Mona, man, and all them dudes, man, them was my partners, Pat and Earl. We used to run together. Tommy Love, oh man, check this out. Back in the day, man, you used to go to Mona Park in 73, 74. They got a parkway. Y'all think I'm lying. It'd be a dice game stored at the high school. We get out of school, we'll go in the Monas and be gambling in the parkway from like 3 or 4 in the afternoon to like 12 or 1 in the morning. Shooting dice, man. Shooting dice, man. Here come Renee pulling up. You know what I mean? Mona Parks had a unique style about themselves. They was wearing gangster lids for a whole lot of people. The way you see people having bikes made now, Mona Parks always did that. They'd turn a 10-speed into a fly-ass bike, man. They get a 10-speed or a beach cruiser and put the big old handlebars on the motherfucking, and the motherfucker be pimped out. Mona Park had horses too, man. Both of them had big out horses, right? Then I can't forget the homie Shane from Mona Park. Mona Parks was some solid cats. They were some solid cats. And Lionel Whiteside, I'm gonna keep it 100. Lionel Whiteside was that Crip, man. Lionel Whiteside was that Crip, man. You feel me? Travis Phillips was up in the house. Lionel Whiteside, Alvin, his brother Dinosaur. He had one sister, Paulette Whiteside. She went to Willowbrook with me. I mean, one time, Mr. Pace, he was the principal at Willowbrook. Something he got into it with the Whitesides, boy, and got him off their ground, got Alvin them up off that motherfucker. Alvin had a child, a son, by a female, a pitchfork. Then in my neighborhood, a little weak, though. The son was kind of weak. I'm gonna keep it 100. Told him my homies, you feel what I'm saying? He ended up claiming Elm Street. I don't know what they call him over there, right? Be sure I was sure I was. I knew his daddy and had a whole lot of respect for his father. His father was my big homie. His father called his son, man. It'd have been Curtis for his son. I hate to say that. It'd have been a rap. Had my homeboys get life sentences in the penitentiary. I came home. They was in the pen. I was in the pen when they caught their house. I was like, hey, man, I got this. This all I used to tell Turtle that. So when I get home, I'm going to be on one with dude, right? Couldn't find him. Couldn't find him. That dude cut it coming. I found out years later on that he supposed to be claiming Elm Street. I ain't trying to put him out there. I don't want nobody to think that, man. So don't go at this, brother. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, y'all tap in with some questions, man. I want to throw something else at you. I was talking to my boy Triple Chuck today. Red fish, blue fish. These shepherds in the house. Hey, check this out. I was talking to Triple Chuck today, right after I got off work, man. They had a cool 30-minute conversation, right? Watch this, man. Y'all know how people be saying, how I say game banging is a choice. And people be wondering why OGs, they blame it on OGs. In your opinion, prime for prime, who was the most reputable Crip game at their prime? Nutty Block or Santana? So, but I was trying to sound biased, man. I'm gonna say Nutty Block. You understand what I'm saying? Because Nutty Block was out before the tennis. You understand what I'm saying? They was at their primes. A lot of G's came from the channel. A lot of G's ran in Nutty, because that's the grandies. You understand what I'm saying? Although they changed the name to 165 Block, Nutty Block. But anyway, me and Triple Chuck was talking, right? Let me share something with y'all, man. If you ain't a gang member, man or woman, you're not a gang member. How many of y'all in the chat right now? There's 32 people in the chat. How many of y'all can honestly keep it 100 and do this? When kids was little, whether you was a gang banger or not, just depending on whatever neighborhood you lived in, how many times y'all took pictures with people's kids, or the parents took pictures with their kids and had their sons 4 or 5 years old and their daughters 4 or 5 years old throwing up gang signs? Don't you know we was already grooming them to be gang members and we was doing that? I had a female, man, and she sent me a picture. Her son in his 30s now, but she sent me a picture of her son who was in the pen, right? When he was like 5 years old. Her and her nephew. The nephew was 4, her son was 5. They was throwing up Crip signs. We play a role in having our kids become gang members, regardless, without us even knowing, constantly knowing that's what we're doing. Because I had a nephew, man, when this dude was a year old, man, I had this dude sipping on Pokes with me, man. He used to squat in his Pampers and sip on beer with me, man. I thought that shit was cool. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tobias, yes, I do, brother. Not new to this, grew to this. Salute OG Bam, JC. But Is y'all grasping what I'm saying, man? So don't blame it on the gang members that your sons or your daughters became gang members. Look at the pictures you took with your kids and you wasn't meaning nothing by it. It was nothing. We was orientating them to become a Crip or a Damo based on how we was having them take them pictures. I haven't really heard you speak about Spook Town. I heard of them. I get to that. I get to that. I might do that later on today on my next live too, Roger Choice. But listen to me, man, because I'm being surprised on the careers that people that tap in with me on my show and get my number and we get to communicating. Triple Chuck is a school teacher, man. I'm impressed with that, man. And he was telling me he's been following me since Kev Mack. And I threw that at him. He said, ooh. He said, you ain't lying, OG Bam. I said, listen to me, man. Parents play a role in their kids becoming gang members without really realizing that's what they're doing. I'm from Shotgun. I used to get on in the homies in the 80s about raising their kids to be from the hood. Now they wonder why their kids grew up. You see what I'm saying, Po Jack? This is what people watch this, man. I got cousins, Wiz from Shotgun. Only gang member, man, y'all think I'm lying. Only gang member I wanted to be a gang member, and I regret that today, was my baby brother Inch, rest in peace for front. I wanted my baby brother to be me. I wanted him to be a carbon copy of me. And he became rawer than me. He was a beast. I had my little brother, man, gang banging when he was in elementary. I had T-Chuck, Inch, Raybo. Them dudes was gang banging when they was going to El Segundo Elementary, man. That's one of my regrets of being a gang member. I didn't want that. Hey, man, I didn't want my brother to be a banger, but at the time, I did. Listen to me, man. Shit, I bought him his first beach cruiser. I'm in the game. I bought my little brother when he was in the 6th grade a blue 5-speed swing beach cruiser. Now, I could have got any color, so why go pick the blue? You understand what I'm saying? He used to see me ironing my clothes. You know, try to iron his clothes. He went to school, man, crippin'. I had my little brother in elementary, gang banging, throwing up the F. Him and T-Chuck and Raybo and them throwing up the F. I seen it in my little homie Rain Randall when he was going to El Segundo. I'm like 5 years older than Wayne. He resting in peace. I seen how we played a role in the younger homies emulating us. And that shit is not cool because that's how kids is becoming gang members, man. We take pictures of them when they 3 and 4 years old, 5 and 6 years old. And we tell them, hey, throw up this sign. My little nephew Inch, Trey resting in peace. Man, I remember when he first came home from the hospital, man, I tried to get his little fingers and turn him to a C. You understand what I'm saying? Teach him how to say cuz before I teach him how to say push-ups or pig on push-ups. You feel what I'm saying? That's what people, we got to look at the role we play, man. You know what's wrong with a lot of black people? We the cause of a lot of our problems, and yet we're afraid to look in the mirror and admit to our own, to the cause that we the one created some of the bullshit in our own communities. We really destroyed our own community. We still going at each other. Our kids, and I don't have kids, but I'm just saying kids is becoming gang members. Hey, watch this, man. Their kids didn't come from a broken home. They came from a broken community. The neighborhood is broken, not the kids, not the home, man. Yeah, I know a whole lot of single parents that raised their kids good because they had uncles that was being a part of their life. Well, people need to understand if you're a black man, it's your responsibility to be a role model for the black boys that's growing up because they emulating what they see. They want to be what they see us being or what we trying to become. So get on your grown man tip. Stop dedicating your life to the bullshit and dedicate it to some real shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? Gang banging is for kids. Yeah, we don't want the kids to be gang members. So we got to get on some grown man shit out here. We got to stop being on that bullshit. I thought the B when I listen to boys the man. I hear you. But now throw that B up around some Crips and they gonna think you're blood. They ain't gonna think you doing that D up because you listen to boys the man. Salute, homie. Stop throwing them showing some love. Salute, homie. Stop throwing, and showing some love. All right. But listen to me. Y'all throw something at your boy, man. Throw something at me, man. If you knew any of the motor parks I just brought up, ask some questions. Let's get this loud and cracking. We've been up here 14 minutes and 47 seconds, man. We got 35 people up in here. Let's make it happen. 2 more people into the raffle. You know Darlene Williams. Then my people, Darlene Williams. What street she lived on, Tobias? What street she lived on? What street did she live on? What street did she live on? Because Mona Park, watch this. Mona Park also has some decent female. Christine Tisdale, Shitty Woods, Susan, Maria. What's with them little box head girls' name live next to the park? Oh, they was fine. Looked just like they mama. Uh, Connie Long, Nadine Long, Beverly McGowan. That's the Tookie Mom, man. On the park had some fly little women, man. And they had some fly little women over there, man. I'm gonna give it to them on that. Every hood had their share of pretty girls too. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. When I was in the penitentiary, LB asked me about one of the home girls from on the park, Ricky Patton, them sister. I said, yeah, I know her, man. Did you ever arm wrestle for Tookie? No, I haven't, brother. I wouldn't want to arm wrestle with a dude that's bigger than me because we ain't finna break my wrist nor my arm. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy. Let's liven this thing up. I know a lot. Ain't nobody too upset about the loss. Cincinnati almost pulled it off, man. Watch this. I was gonna go on Kel Mack, man. I was so drunk, I fell straight to sleep. I texted him this morning at work and say, man, tonight, if you want me up in there tonight, I'll be up in there, man. I got to go mess with my boy, man. That's my mentor, my YouTube big home. It's Kel Mack. In the 80s, was there active push to expand to different cities and state, or did they just manifest naturally? They just manifest naturally, man. Watch this. That wasn't nobody attention. Only person attention that might have been was the CIA, the people that was funneling that cocaine out here in certain cities when they was giving certain states and certain cities more access to it than everybody else. Now moves in the Keyways, started going out of town with that sack. Gangbanging came about. You understand what I'm saying? Simple as that, man. Gangs out there. It's a lot of dudes out of state, man, claiming to be OGs, and claiming these hoods don't even know where that hood at. They come to LA and got to Google where it's at. They might have met a few people on Facebook on this YouTube channel. Then they put 100 on who they is. And I ain't throwing no shades at nobody from out of state because I got a lot of love for people out of state that's gang bang. You know what I'm saying? That's claiming the hood. Somebody from Mona Park rubbed up Triple OG fraud. I don't know no Triple OGs, man. Ain't no such thing as Triple OG. If it's gonna be a Triple OG, I'm gonna get that title. Ram Watson for his Crips. I'm gonna get that title. LB, Pudding Tam and Bartender, AC, and Sugar Man now, Lil Vince them from Power Rules. Other than that, ain't no such thing as a Triple OG or double OG. Either you're a G or you're not a G. You understand what I'm saying? That's a title earned, not just giving. The only people that's gonna give it is the people that started the gang. Them the Triple OGs is the people that started the gang. Ain't no such thing as a Triple OG or a double OG. Don't take that the wrong way, Mary Knox. That's just keeping it 100. That's my opinion. That's just Bam opinion. Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl? Shit, come on, man. The Eagles, baby. 1-2, Bam. During your years, how many dudes from your hood was putting it down as hard as you? Were you the main engine in your head? In my head, I might have been one of the main engines. But listen to me. It was a few dudes, man, after my generation. In my generation, I was like that main hitter. In my generation. You understand what I'm saying? Well, all right, Mary Knox, a lot of them say that, but I'm telling you, there ain't no such thing. But back to what 1-2 was saying, actually. In my head, man, in my generation, I was like one of the main hitters, right? There was dudes in my generation that was with the business. But after my generation came a few others, Joe Bo, Lee Bo, Kurt, Big Pete, you feel me, Bowhead. Then here come the next generation after them. Bug, Pimp, Tone Bone, Burt, you understand what I'm saying? K-Bo, you understand what I'm saying? Then the generation after them, Inch, Raybo, Chuck, they put it down. Did you ever see an inmate strong enough to break handcuffs with their own strength? No, I never seen that, man. Never seen that. Never seen that. Never seen that. Never seen that shit. I wish I'd have had the strength to break handcuffs with my own strength. Shit. Then tried it. No, you get so frustrated. It ain't happening. Shit. I wasn't Samson, baby. I was just hoping I could become Samson just for a hot second. How many neck bones did you know? Every neck bone that I know, man, is 8, 9, and 107 movie. Yep. Neck bone for 107 who was in the pen. We had, ooh, that boy had a mouth on him. Man, I had to get on the dude one time. Dude said something over the chair. I said, cuz it's quiet time. He whoop, 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 whoop. I said, man, send me your Maturban. Maturban mean line. Man, I sent that kite down there on that line. I say, brother, you get the barking over this chair, man, we gonna have some problems. Don't do that. Don't do that. He said, oh man, I was just popping with the homie. He just got it. So what? It's quiet time, huh? Y'all can talk tomorrow. Y'all can talk tomorrow. The neck bone was all right with it though. Yeah, y'all throw something at me. Blade in the house. Blade is up in here. We got 46 people up in here, man. Blade, I got that last night and I miscounted. We still need 2 more people for the raffle, but I'm gonna leave that number as that winner. You feel what I'm saying? So we need, no, I take that back. I can't leave that number because there's 2 more people needed for the raffle. So you have to send another number with 2 more people into the raffle. I stopped doing burpees at the dinner because I almost oh, JP something else, man. That shit almost shitted on itself, man. That's crazy. It's lyrics to banging. Everyone played different roles. That's a fact. A fact pressuring someone to be a hitter. Got some folks told on accept your role and stay in your lane. Watch this so long. A lot of people don't get that. Lights out. Salute to you too. Hey, lights out. A lot of people don't get that too, man. It's positions in this gang life, man. People need to know that some people really played their position. Big James versus the bully in the head up fight in both their primes. The bully. Shit, man. I got Big James, my big homie too, but the bully. The bully. The bully. Bully was older than James Miller, so in their primes. Come on, man. The bully. Do you fo- do you foresee any structure to the blacks, or will that come from out of state? It's gonna got to come from here. It got to come from here. It got to come from here. It got to come from here. You see what I'm saying? Because once we initiate it, it's gonna follow suit. It's gonna follow suit. Appreciate you. Appreciating you. Answer. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it got to come from here. Say, in world, is that you from the fleet? But yeah, man, y'all throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me. Let's make it happen, Cap. Let's make it do what it do, baby. Let's make it do what it do, baby. We need 2 more people for that raffle, though, man. Let's make it do what it do. I know everybody won yesterday. Everybody that placed the bet on them Eagles, especially on them Eagles, they won. Everybody that placed the bet on the Chiefs, I know when Cincinnati tied it up, boy, y'all was scared. But here come Patrick Mahomes getting it close to get that field goal. He was acting like Tom Brady when it's time to be Tom Brady, but he was portraying himself. Hey, I told y'all there was gonna be some good game. 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. Put your money on the Eagles. And I'm gonna tell you something. The Eagles might beat them, might beat them uh 21-0. Although I believe they would score. Did you ever meet Bunchy Carter? For T, I met by T. I never met Bunchy Carter. Read a whole lot of literature about Bunchy Carter. Heard a lot of good things about Bunchy Carter. Kid Bully said that the Eagles. Kid Gully, said the Eagles, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Y'all better get up on it. Did you ever see Big U do karate in prison? No, but I already know karate, so I ain't never seen him. Me and Big U never shared a yard together, man. I met Big U in 4800. He shouldn't put no karate down in there. But I know he got a squabble because I ain't even see him fight in there. I just know about some dudes who beat up in the joint. Mr. Perez is in the house. What's up, though? Yeah, but yeah, Philly, man. Listen to me. Put your money on the Eagles. Put your money on the Eagles. Don't go saying the Chiefs. You understand what I'm saying? Bengals could have had one. Yeah, they could have had one, man. Shit, hey, check this out. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk, boy. If it was a kid, a whole lot of prisoners be out of prison. You see what I'm saying? Hey, so hey, it's better chance next time. You know what I mean? I hope they can play the same way they played this year next time. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, man, the Eagles the team to beat, man. And can't nobody beat them. Can't nobody beat the Eagles, man. Can't nobody beat the Eagles, man. Can't nobody beat the Eagles, man. Jalen Hurt, he at his best right now, man. He at his best right now. Patrick Mahomes in for to get clout, man. I think it's gonna be 21-0. If not 21-7. I get him. That's the score. Yeah, yesterday it's looking like the Eagles. Say it again, New World. Listen to me, man. Y'all better pay attention to what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. Y'all throw some hell of a questions. And we got 61 people up in this jig, man. That's what I'm talking about. 2 more people is needed for the rapper, though. Let's support the channel, man. My boy FG supposed to pull up on me tomorrow. We trying to do something Wednesday. My boy gonna let me use the studio, but he got something to do at 3. So I hope my boy pull up tomorrow, like you say. I'm gonna try to do it in the morning. I'll be willing to miss work to do that interview with FG. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be willing to do that. 1-2 bam. I asked that because LA wouldn't have been livable most game in real riders. Could you imagine what Compton would have been like if every set had 25 dudes like you? Shit. Check this out. Every set dude got about 10, at least 10 dudes like me. Shit. Every hood got hitters, man. Just, when the hitters get put away, new hitters come about. You understand what I'm saying? But today we trying to turn the hitters' energy into some positive energy. We're trying to get these hitters on some positivity instead of some negativity. You feel what I'm saying? 1-2. Y'all throw it at me, man. Let's make it happen, man. Throw it at me, 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 man. Y'all throw it at a brother, man. Throw it at a brother, man. Throw it at a brother, man. Throw it at a brother. You know? Yeah. Yeah. 1-2. That was a hell of a question, though, man. That was a hell of a question, man. Robert S. What's up, Joe G? Sitting in the garage, bumping Doc. I'll let you later, player. Yeah, I'll let you later, man. Yeah. You know, sitting that garbage garage, pumping Doc. Y'all throw something at me, man. Throw some good questions at me, man. Let's liven this thing up. We got 62 people up in there. Do we got anybody lurking? Does Crips walking help with footwork and fight? JP, where you come up with these questions at me? Did you ever see Ali Crip walking? You feel me? Trying to get these hitters in courtroom as the lawyer, though. Not the captain. Say it again, JC. That's what I'm talking about. We're trying to turn that negative energy into positive energy, man. We're trying to get these killers, these hitters to become successful businessmen, being positive role models inside of our community, brother. That's what I'm trying to be. That's what I'm trying to be, a positive role model inside of my community, man. Any stories on Big Ant belong? I talk about Big Ant every day, man. See, I ain't one to admit to this or ashamed to say it. If it wasn't for Big Ant, man, a whole lot of CC riders couldn't be able to walk that line. Big Ant had already, and Sumo them, and Marcellus them, and Huda them, Mike T them, and already created a CC rider path for us to walk because the way they carried themselves. I don't know how many dudes when I first went to the county jail, man, swooping down, they knew Big Ant. When I first went to the county jail, and older cats asked you where you live, they wouldn't ask you where you from, they just asked you where you live at, what city, right? First, after they asked me, did I know Pitbull, Great Cross, Mac Watts? The next name they asked me, the next 2 names they asked me was Heron and Big Ant. You know Big Heron, you know Big Ant, you know Mac Thomas, you know Marcellus. Those is the names they asked us, and a lot of people felt they can say they knew Big Ant just to get that pass. And Big Ant was the type of dude, man, like Marcellus and Sumo, man. You get all your little homies together, get us all in huddle, get a whole lot of dudes that shouting like they're about it and wasn't about it. So when it's time to perform, to show actions that was coming out your mouth, that's when Big Ant like, man, I don't want to fuck with this dude. This dude ain't what he project, man. Big Ant was a hitter. Big Ant living his life today, man, in a positive way, man. He enjoying his freedom. I'm proud of my big homie, man. I'm glad he took time to embrace me and lace me. And I've been knowing Big Ant since I was like 12, 13 years old. You understand what I'm saying? That's my big homie, man. That's Amari, man. Amari means firm in Swahili. Who was the 5 best Crips with a key suit? Oh, shit, man. That's a hard one, too, right? Any Crip that touched the knife had to know how to use it. But the ones that I admire with the knife plate, Cutes, Tim from Harlem, Big H, Whiskey from Santana, shit myself, and Mike Partee from Carver. They knew what they was doing with it, man. They knew what they was doing with it. Come on, throw them questions at me. Q Mitchell, a.k.a. Prove It, tapped in. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. Let two more people into this rap if I can call this one on my next live, man. That's what we need. That's what we need. Two more people for the rap. So let's make it happen, Cap. Don't run from it, run to it. Throw some questions at me. Stop tapping in and tapping out. We went from 62 to 59, so somebody was lurking. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, Captain. Get you all squad with each other for fun in the set. Well, every hood had their little slap boxing matches. You understand what I'm saying? I never was one to like slap. I used to do that shit in junior high school. That shit ain't cool. I ain't never been one to go body. I used to see dudes go body. We had this game, man, called Stump when I was in junior high. Motherfuckers throw down money. Get the hidden motherfuckers get their money. I heard Rockhead like that knife play. Rockhead was with that knife play too. Rockhead was with that knife play. Rockhead was with that knife play. But I didn't see Tim, listen to Tim and Richie Cup. Vicious with that knife. I didn't see Whiskey Vicious with that knife. I didn't see Cuse. Hey, watch this, man. You can't admire no better one but Cuse, a little dude busting on some of the biggest motherfuckers in the penitentiary. Him and Whiskey and busting on some of the biggest motherfuckers in the penitentiary. And the biggest motherfucker ever busted on was a big old tall ass white boy. I had to jump up to pop on instead of trying to hit him in his stomach or his side. I tried to take his whole neck. I was straight going for the jiggler. I had to jump up in the air and pop on him in the neck. And he sat up, man. When they first opened that 180, that white boy, man, called us some niggas through the vent. Man, I'm telling my selling name was LC. So I'm gonna get that white boy. I'm gonna give a fuck about that. They sent two people at him in the day room, calling themselves DPM, and then he don't roll it up. They ran yard for our building. We was on a modified program. And they ran yard. And my homie Tiny Tim from Nutty Block was walking the track with me. He didn't even know what I was going to do because I ain't tell him. I bust on Money Rab was a blue note. When I bust on Money Rab was right there. Now he got to get rid of his little weapon. He got like, oh man, because I don't want to hear that shit. I got to check in with you to bust on no motherfucking body. Man, I'm bam. Check in with you to bust on nobody. You was in the building with me. You should have pulled me on the yard and said, man, what we gonna do about that? Y'all accept how them white boys calling themselves disciplined from using that N-word. Nah, I ain't accept how they DP. I had to put my own DP down. Man, one night Cuse broke down from logical toxic fentanyl. And man, if you had your eyes closed, you would have thought you was listening to a doctor. Yeah, I got a whole lot of love and respect for Cuse. The utmost respect for Cuse. Yo, the bartender profile was nice on Care Mike. You ever met bartender? Check me, bartender. Nope. Seen him in traffic. Bartender, watch this, man. All them reputable rules in Compton, y'all need to understand something, man. If I seen them coming, if I wasn't ready, I was ducking and dodging. I was ducking and dodging, man, because I wasn't going to be nobody victim, man. You know, like Will said it on there before, man. I was high up on that West Side list, man. I was on their most wanted list, and I wasn't trying to lose my life. God was giving me the smarts, enough sense to say duck and hide when it's time to duck and hide. If you ain't ready, don't be trying to be ready. Don't fake like you ready out there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man, when I was really active gang banging, I would not roll Central in Compton between El Segundo and Rosecrans. I would not roll down Central, man. I might get on Central off Rosecrans going towards Carson. But you ain't gonna see me riding past Centennial down Central. No, not Bam from Front Hood. You wasn't gonna catch me slipping like that. And I watched this. When I was at Centennial, man, I carried a gun almost every day at school, a 22 pistol. You know, Jeffrey Barnes from Spooktown. No, I know. See, what made me kick it over there is Rick Rock, that's Ricky Brown, Lil Havron. But I used to be on Raymond with the Acacia. So Raymond's in the case, Raymond's in the Acacia block, and Spooktown's kicked it. Then Volcano brother, one of the little monk boys, got a kids by my cousin, the Robinson. I ain't even missed my cousin Billy Ryle from Mona. They moved on Indigo. They used to be on Indigo, but I done ran across a few Spooktowns. You understand what I'm saying? But I remember one time, man, I was hanging on Raymond and Nutty Block over Junior Session House, man. This when they was really, really beefing with the Nutties. In a roundabout way, I'm putting myself in harm's way. And watch this, man. The car pull up. They should do some shooting. I believe if I wouldn't have been on that porch, they'd have started busting. You understand what I'm saying? So after, hey, June, it's time for me to go, man. I jumped in the corner. It's time for me to cut a corner, man. I got the little 3 zips. I was over there to buy from him, and I cut a corner. I got to go, man. I got to go, baby. Because I ain't trying to be a victim based on they beefs or whoever them hoods I made roll with doing that, right? I used to hang in 8-9 hood. And they used to beef real tough with the Swans. I used to tell Doug, man, goddamn, where the guns at? We got to be careful, man. You understand what I'm saying? In certain places, if you're going to hang out at, you got to stay ready. If you ain't ready, you're gonna be a victim yourself, man. Then if you get seen popping on that click that's beefing with them, you can put your hood in something. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all throw something at your boy, man. Throw these questions at me. Y'all heard bartender moms working ICU the night he got shot. They rolled in on the stretcher dime, man. Yeah, that's a hurtful feeling, man. That's a hurtful feeling, man. Listen to me, man. Bartender was with the business, man. And that name fit him. He'll give you a drink, boy. You definitely gonna stumble on that drink. You feel what I'm saying? That's being theatrical, but hey, bartender was somebody you had to be careful with, man. Like putting in LB, Tam, them, man. Them dudes, you had to be careful to do. I remember when Tam got killed. I was at Centennial, man. I came up to that school, man, with a cane and a red rag, dragging it on the ground, tied to the bottom of my rag, blue rag on top of my cane. That was real disrespectful. My big homie Aaron had to pull me. I had to Del Millie from Job Street pull me. So I was going with his cousin. And his boy cousin was my homie Craig Minifee from the pocket. Craig said, man, Dale want to holler at you. Dale like, man, take that red rag off that thing, man. First, I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm saying to myself, I ain't telling him. I'm like, man, fuck this dude talking about, man. I was walking around the school being disrespectful. Fuck Tam, I'm bam. That shit was totally disrespect. No disrespect to the Damus listeners. I don't want you to think I'm just telling a story. Then when my homie Aaron and Ray Miller and them say, man, take that red rag off that cane right now. Because when Tam got killed, man, every Paru at Centennial, them dudes came with red rags tied around their neck like ties, man. They was ready to go at it. 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 Not went to school that Monday, man, putting too much on it, man. You understand what I'm saying? Being real rude, real disrespectful, but I was gang banging. I didn't care. And watch this, man. I hate to say this, man, but it's the truth. When you active, yeah, you might have heard me say I didn't care about. I wasn't going down Central, but when I was active, each day I came out the house, my life was at risk. You understand what I'm saying? Because I couldn't get away from what I was representing. They already know who I am. You understand what I'm saying? And LA ain't no big ass city, man, whether people believe it or not, man. LA small, the motherfucker. We all go to the same motherfucking store, same places to go eat. Even when we was at the game, we went to the same places, man. Yeah, I just was blessed. If I got caught slipping, certain dudes like Stanley Pitts always seemed to be at the right place at the right time, and I got a pass, and I was able to get up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I used to go downtown Compton when I was a young dude, a kid, right? 8th, 9th grade, right? I'm a gang member, man. I used to ride my bike to get to downtown Compton through Fruit Town. But I knew what street to take. I might go all straight down Willowbrook because you got to go down Willowbrook to get there instead of rolling. Just sometimes I take a Bramby till I get to Oars. Then I turn up Oars to get to Willowbrook. Because I ain't trying to get caught up, man, slipping. But I wanted to always be able to, so I rolled through there. Now ask me what I did that to go to a store in West Side. Hell no, I tried that. I dropped one of my ex-girls off. She worked in Jack in the Box, man, on the West Side. Campanella worked at that Jack in the Box. So when I'm coming back, I come down Palmer turn up to Kyla, turn down Palmer man, and listen to me, man. Tom Slick was on me. He throw the P up on the porch. When he throw the P up, I throw the F up out the car. I got my little homie Bug with me. Bug was a kid, man. Them dudes got the busting on me and my little homie, man. Yeah, when we got by the canal, we can't make that turn and get away. We jumped out the car, man. They ain't do number shoot, put 2 bullet holes in the trunk too, man. They was popping at us, man. They was popping at us, man. Then I ran across town Slick in Nutty Block at the square. The only reason he had a pass was Vicky Gale was with him. Vicky Gale was with him, man. If Vicky Gale wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have gave Tom Slick no pass, man. She shot at me, but I had to respect Vicky Gale. Me and Tom Slick ended up getting cool later on in the game when we got grown. Last time I seen the brother was in the county jail, was Cape trustee. He'd come to Compton Court in the mainline tank. Check this out, man. I walked up to him, man. You ain't nothing happening to you up, man. You good. Frog from Bonner said LaSalle ain't never carried a gun. He used to just use his hands. That's gangsters. Hey, I ain't taking nothing from Frog, man. Frog just knows about what he see LaSalle did at Centennial, man. And when Frog said he went to Centennial, I was there when him and Breakdown had a fight. I was going there. LaSalle carried guns. He carried a gun when he felt it was appropriate to carry the gun. But he had his hands. He had his hands. You understand what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of Pirus and Crips that went to Centennial that didn't carry guns and had a squabble. Should I fight? But I was surprised when homies knew I used to carry my gun. Because I wasn't letting the world know I had my gun, but people knew I had a pistol. Because that's what I was known for. So that had to come from my homies telling somebody, and then they finding out. You understand what I'm saying? But LaSalle did have hands, man. I ain't taking up for Frog. But he did carry pistols too, man. You don't put in work just by being a squabbler, man. Man, what was your favorite piece you ever had? Shit, the piece I got now, 45 pistol on a goddamn AR. Let me stop talking before somebody call the police now. My spot ready. You see what I'm saying? My best pieces, man. Whatever piece I had, that's my best piece. I used to love 22s, though, because they fit right in your hip pocket. I like 380s, but my favorite piece, it's just 45, man. This AR I got. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. As soon as I came home, I had to have a gun. That's a lot based on who I am and based on the lifestyle I wanted to try to live when I came back home. About 6 months on the streets, I said, I don't want to live that same life no more. I started saying, fuck that, man. I got to have it better than this, man. Carrying a gun every day, man. You know it ain't legal. You don't supposed to have a gun. It's putting me right back in harm's way. And I ain't talking about for somebody hurting me. It's put me back in harm's way. The police put me over and put me back in the penitentiary. It's a thing called the trickle-out law. If you got busted more than 3 automatic weapons, you going to the feds for 15 years. I ain't trying to go back to nobody pen. At the 10, a lot of homies wanted to fire on you. They knew you had that pistol. And you said, you feel me, whooped, and I knew this. I knew this. This what I'm telling people, man. I had to put protection on myself, man. They want to watch this, man. It's funny, and I'm able to laugh at it now, man. But when I was at Centennial, man, some of them West Side Pirus wanted to kill me, man. They wanted my little ass, man. They wanted me, man. They wanted me, man. They wanted me, man. I knew a big homies wasn't gonna let that happen to me. I was with the business, and I kept a pistol. I kept that 22 pistol, man. I kept it. I used to be a burglar, man. So when I broke in houses and found guns, I didn't sell my guns. I kept my guns, man. I kept my guns. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker down my hood, I'll be one of the first motherfuckers say, man, let's go with Whoop Whoop House. We can solve some shotguns. We finna go do what we do, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I ain't trying to toot my horn and tap myself on the back. Please don't think that. You feel me? But watch this. We got 64 people up in there, man. We just need 2 more people for that raffle, y'all. 2 more people in this raffle, man. Bladen put that information out there. So 2 more people into the raffle, man. Let's make it happen. They wanted that little shit talking. Hey, say it again. What they want? You ever seen Michael Stone confront Putin? Oh, no, I haven't, man. I would have loved to see that, but no. Watch this, man. It ain't gonna be too many OG Crips older than me tell you they confronted Putin. You ain't gonna just Putin probably never confronted a whole lot of Crips for except his Centennial. I can't see Putin walking up to a motherfucker when he was living. He was active being from West Side Piru, talking about, hey, nigga, I'm Putin from West Side Piru, and he already know you're a Crip. Hey, check this out, man. You do that shit in high school. Confront a nigga and exchange verbal jabs at each other. But when you in the traffic and you know, ooh, I see Putin, I see LB, why would I go up to him and want to have a confront? Why would I want to go confront him? I'm gonna let that thing do the confront. Pop, 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 pop. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you do that confront. Hope Nation, what's up, OG Philly, Uptown Philly, you spitting that. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to. I keep it 100 at all time. Mike Stone was my big homie, man. Like on like Stone the big homie, man. Cuse the big homie. They fell out in the penitentiary shit, man. I like the whole maneuver on how Cuse did that. Bought him ice cream and walked him to the church and bust a hole in him. Shit, I liked the whole get in. That's a story, man, that ain't gonna never die down in the pen. That's part of Crip history in prison when you hear about that. Mike Stone was my big homie, like a big brother to me, you know. Yeah, y'all throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me. We got 62 people in this chat, man. We trying to liven it up. Been up there 45 minutes too, man. I still can't get over that Eagles win, baby. I still can't get over that Eagles win. Yeah, Kid Gully, listen to me, man. I don't try to keep it 100. I keep it 100, man. I ain't got to put 100 on the 10 exaggerate no motherfucking stories. You understand what I'm saying? Every dude ever cut a corner with played with a pistol. He might have not been known for playing with that pistol, but he played with a pistol. Now, why Lascelles wouldn't want to play with a pistol when he already been known for having hands, when he know the right motherfucker might want to bust on. You understand what I'm saying? Just like what Will just said, a whole lot of Parus wanted to find my little shit. I was talking shit at that school. They knew I was a Crip. So I was talking shit, so why I couldn't have what other reason for me better than me to motivate me to want to carry my pistol every day? If you found me, I'm gonna bust on you. You feel what I'm saying? And because I had the pistol in me and I was wanting to call people out either. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, no, this just I get in, I talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't watch this. I ain't finna never tell you it was busters from the west side, although it might have been some. I'm just never gonna say it on YouTube because I ain't gonna never disrespect the people from over there I got the utmost respect for and love for. I don't do that no more. I'm a non-active game member. I ain't finna be disrespectful at nobody. You understand what I'm saying? At nobody, man. At nobody. Trust and believe that, man. Y'all throw something at your boy though, man. Throw something at you. But I don't know why I ain't been highlighting what people been saying. We got 70 people up in this joint, man. Hey, check that out, man. Let's liven this thing up then, y'all. Let's liven it up. They up in here, man. Throw some questions at your boy. Throw some questions at you, man. Throw some questions at me. I'm telling y'all again, put your money on the Eagles. I believe it's going to be either 21 to nothing or 21 to 7. That's going to be the final score in the Super Bowl. Eagles for the win. Hurt MVP. Watch what I tell y'all. OG, give me something, OG Brody. Brody, watch this, man. I've been knowing Brody out for a long ass time. I mean, one time he put a leg down for me in Chino. One of our homies was fat mouthing. Brody, he said, I got this, big homie. Brody went and put it down, man. Brody was with the business. All we wore them locs, though. He didn't, I never, since we both been home now, I didn't call him without them locs on, but he wears them locs. How good was Golden Bird fried chicken in Compton? It was good. And check this out. I had to be careful going to Golden Birds on else got on Central, but I went there. Especially when I first got in the game, started selling water shit. I used to go get there. Me and Baby and BJ said, man, let's go get our lunch. We'll roll up to Golden Birds. We'll make sure it's safe. Be strapped, but I'll make sure it was safe. He said, our favorite uncle has spoken. This prediction has been made. Now we wait. Hey, I'm telling you, y'all better listen to me. 21 to zip or 21 to 7. Listen what I'm saying. Eagles for the win. Eagles for the win. But yeah, Brody, man, Brody, I've been knowing my boy for a minute, man. He ain't never on. Sometimes I'll be wondering if he sleep with them lokes on, man. But I didn't call him with him off. But I'll be wondering if he sleep with his lokes on. He always got some lokes on. He been like that, man, since he been banging wearing them lokes. I guess he just took a liking to him. I used to wear them in the penitentiary. When you wear lokes all the time, it bothers you when you take them off. It fucks with your sight. That's why we got to be careful. If you don't supposed to be wearing no motherfucking glasses, don't be putting them on your face, man, because it's gonna fuck with your vision. Any rappers from front of us, shit, DJ Aladdin. It's a few more. My homie Gotti. My homie's got a record label, man. It's coming off the ground. It's doing their thing. My homie Young Gotti, man. I don't know his rapper name, but I call him Gotti. He rap his ass off. My homie Bird that's in the pen, Little Ice in the pen, he raps. But he's sitting in the penitentiary, but he got rap flow or singers. No, not no singers, but Gladys Knight has some family members live in my hood. Shit, on 133rd. On 133rd. Yeah. Cross the street from the Crockett's. I had a friend of mine, Peanut, who used to always wear Lokes. Most of us haven't seen a picture of him until he had died. We saw it, it tripped us out. Listen to me, man. It's a rare occasion you catch Roddy without them Lokes on, man. Shit, I remember, I think one time, I called him, I said, I'll take a picture of your motherfucking ass. You finally got them Lokes off. But he been wearing them since he been gang banging them Lokes, man. Him and Boulevard, my homie Boulevard, Low Riding Boulevard, he used to wear them Lokes too. Pimped those. DJ Aladdin, we call him Stack of Dollar Pimp the Real. That's my guy. Yeah, DJ Aladdin, he lived on my street, man. That dude lived on my street when he first moved to Front Hood, man. He be trying to pop in my goddaughter. I don't even like that. Ain't no hater, but I don't like messing with her. I love my goddaughter like she's mine. You know what I mean? You ever seen a picture of Michael Stone and Sweet Pea from Nutty Block? Stone is rocking the Lokes real nice. Oh, is that right? I ain't seen that picture, man. My little cousin twin got a picture of me, Sweet Pea, Bitter Child, and Chico from Nutty. That's resting in peace too. Why you never return that Vanilla Ice CD you borrowed from the homie when you was in back of it? Here we go, man. This dude is off the chain. Hey, brother, get off my channel with that gay shit, man. Get off that channel with the gay shit. I ain't never been to Vacaville. I ain't never listened to nothing Vanilla Ice ever put in. Get off my channel with the bullshit, man. Why you want to try to mess a person's day up with that bullshit, man? Why you trying to do that, dude? God damn, man. What's wrong with these dudes, man? What's wrong with these dudes, man? These dudes are something else with this drama, man. Man, what's wrong with these cats, man? Just come in with some bullshit, man. Man, you ain't got nothing better to do with your day, man. I see, Mr. Choice. I see, man, trying to mess my day up. And I was just telling Triple Tuck on the phone, man. I be trying not to bite into them trolls, but then they just say some off the wall ass shit, man. It is a name called JP, J Punk. Sound like a gay name. Let me stop, man. Y'all throw these questions at me. Two more people into this raffle, man. If you had to leave Cali, what state would you go to? Louisiana, man. Louisiana. Funny enough, I remember seeing his interview when he said he was a better dancer than MC Hammer, and Hammer put him on. The 80s was a crazy time. That's right. But yeah, man, these trolls, they would tap in. I know they be lurking, man. They ain't got nothing better to do. That's crazy. The internet nerds got to push past and keep doing you. Hey, and Pimp Thought said again, homie, that's exactly what I'm doing. Kev Mack got it on one of the Compton Crips history video, the one with Head Hunter. All right, I got you. I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, Sweet Pea, man, resting in peace. That was my guy, man. Sweet Pea sent me some money right before that accident before he died too, man. I had called. Oh, my cousin. I said, man, I got something for you. Where you want me to take it to? I could have said give it to my cousin. My twin ass would spent my money. And I sent him to a girl house, and I called the girl. She said, man, I thought he was bringing $50. He gave me 200. I'm like, good looking. Can I get my nails did? Hell nah. You finna send me my $200, and I'm gonna have that money order within 7 days. You can't get your nails did on that money. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see it. Trolls creeping in the bushes deeper than the dudes that wet up JFK. I know that's right, baby. They would do some creeping, man. They would do some creeping, won't they? I don't know why people love hating on other people, man, when they can't stand seeing themselves in the picture. The sad part is that dude go from channel to channel with the same BS. In a real way, I'm glad. In a real way, man. In a real way. I'm just glad he tapping in. At least I got his attention. He needs to just sit back and get some game. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Soak this game up. Get your ink pen and your tablet and write down some game. Be a sponge. You ever been to doodles or doodles, man? Is that what you're saying? Doodles? I've been to doodles. One time my family gave a dance at Dudos. My cousin Kathy, she had a record shop and gave a dance at Dudos. Yeah, I snuck up in there. I was grown though, but I snuck up in there. Only clubs I never been to in Compton, man, was Eve at the Dark. Wasn't gonna catch Bam there. I ain't saying ain't no Crips went there, but I was one Crip that wasn't gonna go to Eve at the Dark. He wasn't gonna catch me up. Now I don't care if I had 100 pistols, 100 choppers. I wasn't going to do Eve at the Darks. The best club I used to go to was the Crystal Blue. My big homies, the Jenkins Club. I used to roll up in that joint, man. That's when I used to go to clubs and wouldn't do no drinking. I just ordered Coke on ice. My homie baby said, "You don't never drink when you go to the club." I'm like, "Yeah, I want to be under the influence of somebody get on me." But I used to do the Crystal Blue on Long Beach Boulevard back in the day. No, I ain't never been there, brother. Never been there. I don't, you know, if it ain't Dudos, I can't pronounce that word what you saying right. I don't want to say it the wrong way. You know what I mean? But I ain't never been there, Kid Cully. Never been there, baby. Never been there, man. Never been there, man. Y'all throw some more questions at your boy, man. Y'all throw some more questions at your boy. Still kind of tired of getting off work, but it's all good. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions. Man, watch this. I was drunk looking at that game. I fell asleep, but I got what I wanted. My girl didn't come with that fish. She made some spaghetti when she came home. I'm gonna put a picture. I took a picture of the shrimp salad. Shrimp salad with them cucumbers, baby, and it was all good. What about skating? Oh no, Wolf, you wasn't gonna catch me there either. You wasn't gonna catch me there. You used to go there when it was a bowling alley. I ain't never when it was a skating ring. You wasn't gonna catch me up at skating land. Never been to Eve at the Dark. I just said that, man. Listen to me, man. I love me, man. I might have been a fool when I gang bang, but I ain't gonna just intentionally put myself in harm's way. That wasn't my get at. I think that was the joint next to the skating ring on Central. Yeah, that's Dudos. That's what he was saying. I didn't been to Dudos. I'm in Douglas Burgers on Rose Strand in Dwight. Is that right? I done went to a few burger joints. I used to go to Bravo's on Rose Strand in Fruittown, man. Give me a bomb ass burrito. Midwest is in the house, tapping in. How important was family as support in that room when you first came home? Shit, that's your family unit and your homeboy unit it's essential for you, man, when you get out of prison after doing a long stretch. Because you can have your family, and if your homies ain't getting money and ain't trying to look out, you become bitter. That haterism come up in you, that jealousy, that envy will come about. You feel what I'm saying? Can you tell us about James Miller? Big BJ's first dude started the Crip Constitution in prison penitentiary. Didn't start on level 4, you already started on level 3, solid dad. Blue Magic. If it wasn't for Blue Magic, CCO wouldn't have never been about. Wasn't for Blue Magic, wasn't for CCO, Blue No wouldn't have never been about. Blue Magic, CCO is Bieber, CCO. CCO is Bieber, Blue Magic. You understand what I'm saying? Consolidated Crip organization. Big BJ was a beast. He put hands on them police, man. He put hands on them police. Had his own little way there in weight pile in Tehachapi. You understand what I'm saying? Big BJ was a solid one. One of my big homies. I got a lot of love for Cuz. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of love for him. Yeah, Skateland was that name. Listen to me, man, watch this. Z said, "What's happening, Big Crip?" No, man, I ain't no Big Crip. I ain't no Big Crip. I'm little old me, man. I'm little old me. But I can't say if Crips ever been there, Skateland. I'm telling you. OG Bam never been to Skateland or Eve at the Dark. And rolled through there. Watch this. One time I rolled through the alley by Eve at the Dark when I was popping. But some told me don't be shooting, man, because it was girls out there too, right? And that was the intentions. Me to come through that bus, and I said, no, I can't do it. Because I ain't never been one to want to shoot the wrong person. If I'm going to be shooting, I want to shoot at the people that I want to be able to get. Did you know Big Rebo? Me and Rebo interacted. Whenever we seen each other, we interacted. We never walked the yards together. He wasn't on the yard I was on in prison. By the time Rebo hit the pin, I was on level 4 yard. Just make it happen, Captain. Y'all throw something at me. 2 more people into this rap if I can call the winner, man. It's just 5 or 6 o'clock live. So don't dog your boy out today. 2 more people into the raffle, man. Let's make it happen, Cap. Y'all know I enter the raffle. Support the channel, man. Let's make this thing. I can't get them 2,000 subscribers at the end of the month. It's day the 30th. But hey, man, we still let's get these subscribers up, man. These likes and subscribe, man. Yeah, I knew what you was meaning to do those. Now, my cousin used to have a record shop, man. My cousin Kathy, rest in peace. She was living. She'd be about 68 years old. And she used to have a record shop on Pure and Vermont next to that Knicks back in the day, VIP Records. Her first record shop was in the Raintree Plaza in Culver City. That's why I met Marvin Gaye at. He came to her grand opening, signed albums and shit. But anyway, she gave a dance there. And listen to me, man. Renee McGowan let me drive his 76 Brougham that night. I went up in there. That's what made it kind of safe, but wasn't no bloods in there. I might have been the only gang member in there. This is my big cousin's friends that showed up. I dipped in, stayed at the dance 2-3 hours, and dipped right up out of there. And I did my black ass right up out of there. I didn't make a right when I came up out of do those. I made a left, I made a right, got right to front of it. Then we went right home, got in the shower, and got in the bed. What was the best fresh spot in Compton? Max, man. In Palmer, man. Magnolia and Wilmington, baby. Max, man. Max. But then they had a spot in Nutty in the square, sold some good fish. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all throw something at me, man. Throw these good questions. Y'all keep throwing them questions at me. Blade, they got the end of this raffle so you can give me another number, man. Because that's the only way I'm going to call it 2 more people into the raffle. Once I was doing it this morning when I was at work, I seen that I was going to hit you too. Who had more money, Turtle or McGowan's? Talking about Renee. Oh, man, I love both of them, man. Renee was my big homie. Turtle was like a best friend shit, but Renee had the most money, man. Renee was getting money before a whole lot of other dudes was getting money, man. You know what I'm saying? They was getting bread, man. I forgot to mention Gerald Bennett in that Mono Park roll call, man. Q said his brother Rusty had some hands too. He won all his amateur boxing fights. Rusty did have hands, but he wasn't the dude to tell you he had hands. He wouldn't be so quick to say, let's get our squabble on. Rusty was in Tracy with him. Rusty did have hands, man. Rusty was real athletic. He was hyperactive like me, man. That dude would run the yard. If he play a game of basketball, he get amped up, man. Man, that's the first dude I ever seen the penitentiary walk around just with a slingshot on. Rusty, man. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Damon Henry. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Now that I got a super chat, can I get 2 people to enter the raffle? You don't enter the raffle through the super chat, y'all. You enter the raffle through the cash app. James White, good afternoon. Big Bam just got back. Oh, man, this nigga say golf and check you out. Shot at 82, not bad. I'm waiting on you to come down to Florida to get you a job. Working me on the golf course. Started about, damn, $20 an hour. Shit, I need to come down there. Listen to you. Anybody know Whiteside Tone? He built lowrider bikes. No, I don't mean Westside Tone. He builds low. No, I don't know him. I don't know him. I was looking for a lowrider bike right during Christmas. I wanted to buy my great nephew Hunter a lowrider bike for Christmas, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to get him something for his birthday. That's what I wanted to get him, a lowrider bike. Before he can say, my uncle bought this for me. You feel what I'm saying? How did you and Cartoon connect? I checked out his podcast. He's down in Alabama now. We met through Kev Mack, man. And my partner, Willie Robinson, said, man, check out Cartoon podcast. And I tapped in one day. And he linked me in and we started popping. I got his number, he got my number. One of my little homies was down in Alabama, Cartoon called. That's the homie, man. That's the homie. It's easy to connect with real people, man. Any stories about the Shotgun Crips? No. RB is the first Shotgun Crip I met. He was in Tookie's. The home Tookie ran on my street. So I met RB, right? Then I met Devil. Devil and my homie Lebo was real tight and solid there. And then Devil was in the pen together, got real tight. Then I got cousins from Shotgun Wiz. Wiz getting money, little Wiz get his bread. You know what I mean? I got cousins with shotgun. I met shotguns is all right with me. Thank you, Damian Henry. Thank you though, brother. Thank you. But I'm still gonna ask people, two more people into that rap. I'm gonna set up there for the super chat. But thank you, my brother. Who was the hand guys? The South Side behind. Besides Lil C shit. Brim had hands. Shit, Goon had hands. Strawberry had hands. Shit. The big homie RB. Yeah, man. RB was in the boys' home on my street. Did they have other G's in Compton that rang, that didn't bang, either said like that didn't bang, either said like Bully? And Bully did bang and said he'd tell you in a minute. I don't know what he was saying was just intent, but he a front brother, a real one, man, a real one. You know what I'm saying? That's my big homie. But you got a few homies like that though. But yeah, Kid Scully, them the cats I know from the South. Shit, get out there and get Strawberry. Strawberry really had a squabble from the South. He had a squabble, man. The South had some hitters though, man. Can't take it from Tanner's got hitters, Nutty's got hitters, Fronters got hitters. Every hood got hitters, 60s, Hoovers, Coases. You understand what I'm saying? 111s, every hood got hitters, man. Damo sets and all that. Y'all come on, throw it at me, man. Throw it at me. Man, I'm loving this, man. I went from 70 to 62. I guess them other people was Jake Punk friends. You know what I'm saying? I got a new name for him, Jake Punk or Jake Pussy. You feel what I'm saying? He go from channel to channel just saying shit. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine that. Why do people do that, man? I can't understand how dudes create fake accounts just to get in people's business and say stupid shit. Who started the beef with front and back? I couldn't answer that with my brother. I'm not from Front Street and I'm not from Back Street, so I cannot answer that. If it ain't my business, it ain't my business. I ain't trying to be in nobody else's business but my own business. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be in nobody else's business but my own business, man. Throw some questions at me and two people into the raffle, man. Simple as that. Two people into the raffle. Two people into the raffle. Bottom line, bottom line, bottom line. You understand what I'm saying? And don't forget to put your money on the Eagles. Put your money on the Eagles, man. I woke up with a cold headache just one, two, man. I had to drink two big old ice cold bottles of water, man. And check this out. We done ate me a boat oatmeal. How do the cats from Oakland and LA get out in the California pen? You got some that don't like each other, Hog Nation. You got some, when I first went to Penn, I ain't like the Bay Cats. Then I found out all of them ain't the same. I was judging based on the Jama title, the 415 title. Before Kumi came out, they were saying 415. Then I met some cool dudes from there, man. Like LA from Frisco, he was Kumi. LA was in Tracy with me, man. He was Frisco Mike, Fillmore Slim. I done ran across a whole lot of real solid brothers from Oakland, man. You understand what I'm saying? Art was a Falcon boy from East Oakland. First dude showed me some pictures of some Falcons on Bowls. I wanted to get a Falcon. And me and Art then was tight. It's like some dudes can see past what we represent and say, man, we can still be friends. That's how we tend to not get along based on how other people put an image out on how a person projecting an image. You understand? When Crips had a bad image, man, they people looked at Crips like we was bullies, like we was against the world, but the world was against us. You feel what I'm saying? Ice cold water and ice cold beer is all I drink. Ooh, man, you better start drinking egg like this, man. Shit, I might not take a drink today. You feel me? But yeah, he is, Blade. He is, Blade. Next time he pop in, I know how to respond to him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just on StreamYard. I couldn't block his punk ass. Feel me? I need two more people into this raffle, man. You can go, Damien, hit me on the super chat. I'm gonna let that stay in the super chat. You feel me? They say, bam, how the Monas get all the millions? Shit, man. Check this out. The Monas was hustling, baby. They ain't got all the millions, but they got them. Yeah, you got to watch this, man. In my era, my big homie Denny Moe and Renee was like master chefs, man. You understand what I'm saying? And they looked out for the right people in their community They seen the potentials they had in themselves, they seen in each other. I got a partner from Mona, man. I ain't gonna even say his name, although I've mentioned his name 100 times. I mentioned his name almost all my lives, right? And he checked money. Me and him ran together when we was kids. I was like, hell, I could have stopped banging and not going to that penitentiary. I probably had the same, some money just like him. Big baby up in the house. What it do, Banks? What it do? My homie was really getting his bread, man. I wish if I could have been able to set that blue rag down earlier, man, a little sooner in my life, and I headed to going in and out that penitentiary, I'd have had me a few million right today based on my homeboy, man. I'm real proud of my homie getting money. He didn't he didn't look down at people when he started checking his money, and he from Mona Park. Got a lot of love for him. The utmost love and respect to keep him 100. You feel what I'm saying? I got him and the rest of them. That's right, Blake. Two more people into this raffle, man. Y'all know the end of the raffle, man. Just two more people before I can get another number for Blake. Killer Cali, I'm in this thing. King, hey, King David, where you been, baby? Where you been, baby? Ellen Bates are both leaders and sin treaders. We bond the bump here. Watch this, man. Tootie Reese and Renee and Felix Mitchell. If you ever read the New Yorker magazine, when Fee got killed, he made the cover of that magazine. They say Fee bloodline of riches was through Tootie Reese. You understand what I'm saying? We always had a connection. I remember one time, me and Denny Mose chopping it up, man. This one, Yellow Ice was coming to the hood to get some water one time. Denny Mose telling me don't be tripping. He said, nigga, Lil D fuck with Renee. You know what I mean? I done been to the Lucky Line in Oakland, baby. I done been to the Eastmont Mall. I done been out there. You know what I mean? I done got around when the interview with Slick coming. And you know what? I'm going to call Slick. Watch this. I called him last week and tell him where I'm going to be at. So if Slick want to pull up, it might happen this Wednesday with me and him and FG. So I'm going to see if I can make it happen. Man, on this road, man, crazy as well. It's snow and ice. Be careful, King David. Be careful, baby. Be careful. Be careful. Drive real carefully, man. Did you know Big Mike from Acacia Block? No, I didn't. I heard of him, though. I heard of him. Heard of him. Heard of him. Ray Dog, man, that was my cat from Acacia, Junior Session. My brother-in-law, Cigar Lee, man. Diaper Man from there. You know, Monkey Man, Lil Greg. Them was my partners. Monkey Man, Lil Greg had a sister named Tutti Frutti and Ruthie. You understand what I'm saying? So when I used to get money, when I was slinging water, I used to go on Raymond. JJ and them used to be on Raymond getting money, tweeting them, rolling them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just make it do what it do, man. What it do. Well, they tapping out of here, man. Y'all can't keep tapping in and tapping out there knowing that this raffle when all I need is just two people for the raffle. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. We got to learn how to support OG Bam channel. Don't run from it, run to it, man. Support the channel. End of the raffle, just two more people. Just make it happen, man, because I no longer say in order to, if you're going to throw a question, throw it at the Cash App. That ain't being popped no more. But I will say into this raffle. You know it's a raffle, so enter the raffle. Support the channel. It's for a worthy cause. $5 ain't much. You know what I mean? It can only really, if I take $5 work, I can buy a burrito at the store and a bag of chips. Two bags of chips, two for $1, and it's 75 cents. So we'll do. Good looking out, Bam. Who won the T-shirt? Which raffle? We on this Crenshaw shirt raffle. Harlem 30s won the last one. We on this one, man. I need two people to enter the raffle. I got a number, but when I did everything up, it was two people short. I'm gonna make sure I do it right for myself. So we need two more people for this Crenshaw. Then I threw an extra shirt, an extra small shirt in the raffle. A marathon, another Nipsey thing's got marathon on it. Do you know Pooh from Occasion? No, I've seen a lot of his little videos on YouTube, though. So two more people enter the raffle, man. Two more people enter this raffle. Just make it happen, Captain. The next winner will be announced tonight, though, at the 5 o'clock to 6. At 9 out of 10, I'm going to go live. That's 3 hours. It's about 5:30, I'm going to go live again. American Cholo got me in his mouth. American Cholo got me in his mouth, Billy. Imagine that. He ain't know me. American Cholo hating on the G. Shit, if I was him too, I'd hate on me too. Shit, I ain't mad at it. What you expect from a racist, man? What you expect from a racist? They call him on his bullshit. He need to look in the mirror and hate on himself. Don't hate on me. You understand what I'm saying? Don't hate on Bam. Shit. Hate on yourself, man. You know what I mean? Don't hate on me. Shit. Say he hating on me. So he got me in his mouth. Ooh, shit. I must be touching nerves then, man. Hey, that's a good thing. Look at here, man. Look at here, man. What's good, man? Much luck. Charger Dodger, where you been, baby? Where you been, man? Charger Dodger, I need 2 people for the raffle, man. Be one of the last ones to enter the raffle, man. That's a good supporter too, man. Yeah, Billy. Hey. So what he say though, Billy? What? Please tell me what some of the shit he done said. Since he hating on me. You feel what I'm saying? We need one more person for the raffle, man. I just seen somebody enter the raffle. So we need one more person for the raffle, man. We need one more person for the raffle, man. We need one more person for the raffle, y'all. One more person for the raffle. He don't say your name. You just say some dude from Compton. Thank you, Charger Dog. We need one more person for the raffle. Yeah. Well, hey, check this out, man. I hate his racism. I hate the fact that he dislike all blacks. So he can hate too. What it do? T, what it do? He can hate. Well, shit, watch this. I can't hate him. Shit, that's too much energy to waste on anybody. I ain't never loved him. Don't even respect him. Them keep that 100. So I don't respect busters. Hey, watch this, man. Half these dudes just came off their porch and thinking they pushing a positive narrative, but what they pushing, what they hate mongering. That's what they on here doing. Whenever you got something to say about another race, you understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't hear me on this thing talking about them. I'm just telling you what they saying. I'm calling them on their bullshit about the lugs and the shade they try to throw at my people. You ain't finna throw that at us, man. Them gatekeepers, Cripism, Damuism, and blackness, baby. It is what it is, and I'm gonna make it do what it do. You know what I mean? Shit, I hope it don't start back raining. You know what I mean? My baby don't have to go to work till 6 o'clock. I know she happy. He either talking about Bam or Brody because Brody be on his ass. American Cholo doesn't want blacks to get reparation, but they said nothing about billions going to Ukraine. Well, that's him. That's him, King David. I don't watch this. I don't tap into sidewinder shows, man. Them dudes be talking that east side shit out the west side of their mouth, man. That dude ain't got it, though. Y'all see, I just said thanks, too. I need one more person. Thank you, Charger Daughter. Check this out, King David. Me and Brody go at those that try to come at us. Them dudes, since he was real disrespectful calling us niggas and calling us coons. Then when he go to the Buster No Jumper show, he go with an entourage. Yet he say down and he with the business. Why you go with an entourage? Go by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I always been like a solo bolo type of dude. I'm a one-man wrecking crew by myself. That ain't saying I'm tough, though. That ain't saying I can always handle my business. But I tend to handle my business, and my homies just gonna clean up the back slack. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't have to roll with an entourage, because I never want nobody to get killed to do life behind me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't put my people in harm's way. He put his people in harm's way. Dressing up like they cholos. Come on, man. Dude, you're American cholo, American busted. Hey. Then at work getting it in. That's right. Keep standing tall for your black people, OG. We appreciate it. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, brothers. Hey, man, I told Tobias this on the phone last night. I say Sparks gave me a picture. On the back of that picture, man, I never forget. Sparks wrote on that picture, he said, the OG overseer. Keep agitating till the tidal wave turn blue. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to stand up for everything that's real that black folks participate in. Regardless of us used to stop gang banging, turning our life around. I'm not a Crip on here saying I denounce Crip. If you ever hear me say I denounce Crip, I'm going to stop talking about Crip shit. I'm going to stop talking about blood shit. I'm a non-active gang member. I represent Front Hood in a positive way today. I'm trying to bring peace in the Black communities, not just in Compton, all over the world if it can happen. But I just know we got to start somewhere, and I prefer to start in Compton first. Don't nobody take that the wrong way. That's what I'm trying to set roots at, man. Where I helped destroy some shit at Compton. Milk 7-4 from Hoover went to fight solo. Cholo needed solo, and Cholo needed 100 people. Those intimidating tactics. That's just what they be. They just what they be. They just what they be. Yet he said he a Cholo. The Cholos I know don't get down like that. Shit. Cholos I know don't get down like that, man. That dude, watch this, man. I don't respect no dude sitting up here calling me a nigga and calling me a coon. And he got a black grandchild. So that's who he was really directing that hate at. He wasn't directing that hate at us, y'all. He was directing that at whichever one of his childs when they had a baby by somebody black. That's who he was directing that hate at. Then I'm gonna be careful. We're gonna stop talking about his busted ass because I don't need him reporting me trying to get my channel with some warnings or get me blocked. Because he got a little power like that. I believe he's a police. Shit, keeping it 100. Shit. That's just band peaking though, you know what I mean? I'm not a Milk fan. I don't even like half the shit he be saying, but that's him. You know, he get on there. Watch this, man. I don't like no dude gonna try to knock another one. Just say he grew up in the ghetto. And that's the only white boy I know grew up in the ghetto that still sound white. Imagine that. Listen to my homeboy Wack on there. Wack sound like a brother till he tell you he white. If I put my white boy homeboy Newborn, he sound like a brother till he tell you he white. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Braiding your hair like a black man don't mean you black. You know, let's keep it 100. One more person into this raffle, man, for Blake and send me this other number, man. Yeah, but American Buster. Imagine that. Say some guy from Compton, huh? So that means he tapping into my show. So that means he might be a troll. Hey. Oh, he got trolls up in here. That's what they do too. They put trolls. They had their homies create these dummy accounts just to see what we be talking about. Trying to steal game. They emulating us. I'm not emulating them. You understand what I'm saying? Hey. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, y'all. One more person into the raffle, man. We've been in here an hour. Don't worry about it, man. They on that yard. Say it again, baby. Say it again. Damn, that shit eating his ass up. Say it again, Blake. I think you need to interview AD. He's responsible for some of this every day. Got to take accountable for his people to rise. Say it again, man. We've been trying to do that, man. I love me and AD. Watch this. That's the only way I go on No Jumper. If AD say, man, you can come on No Jumper, it ain't gonna be no problem. Cause if I got to roll with an entourage, and don't get me wrong, the entourage ain't gonna be nothing but me and another two of my partners. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna roll up in there, right? But that's the only way I go on AD. No Jumper. If AD say, man, let's come and talk about what you feel is, what we need to be talked about. I feel as though AD should not physically got on, dude. I felt as though he should have verbally said, man, before we can start any of this, I want you to apologize to the black community for what you're saying. Instead, he was sitting up there laughing and joking with him. You understand what I'm saying? Why his little Hispanic partner there using the N-word. So I don't get down like that. I don't sit around other people that ain't black or black and allow them to use the N-word in my presence. I don't get down like that. I got a cousin, man, still on 49th off Western, right? Between Western and Gramps. His Hispanic partner across the street is my partner. This dude, Junior, do not sit on the porch with my cousin, and when they get off work, be sipping on their tequila and drinking their Stella beers. And I never heard this man say nigga. That's how much respect he had for us. His kids come over there and we kick it. You understand what I'm saying? I even painted his gate. He hired me to paint his gate after I did my cousin property over there. My cousin owned 3 units on that street. And I painted 1 3-bedroom duplex. You feel me? And I painted it. Had it looking brand new, like $1 million money. And Junior said, man, I need you to do the gate, man. What you gonna charge me? Charge us $270. It was a brick gate with bars on. And watch this, man. As soon as I gave him the price, man, walked across the street, came back across the street, gave me the money, and threw an extra 150, said, go get the paint. All I got was a 5-gallon for 100 and just doing the change. He said, man, that's you, man. And I did it in one day for him. And this is why I was still doing my thing, finishing the back of my cousin, the other last unit up. When I got through, I went across the street and painted the gate. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, listen to me, man. Yeah, we can switch topics, OG. It's just sick how people scream black and brown while these Hispanics fight against our reparation. I never fought against their rights of illegal immigrants. That's right. I respect that. I know he damn near fainted when he found out his child was black. Yeah, yeah. Now in LA, illegal immigrants can be cops. Hey, I just seen that too, King David. I just seen that, man. I just seen that. So check this out. You know what they trying to do when they doing that? You know what they trying to do? You know what they trying to do? They trying to create something, y'all. They really trying to create something. They trying to create something. People don't get that, man. They trying to create something, y'all. They trying to create something. Trust and believe that. They trying to create something, man. They trying to create something. So one more person in the raffle, man. We've been in an hour and a half, man. One more person into this raffle, man. Y'all throw some questions at your boy. Throw some more questions. We got 63 people up in this joint now. So throw some more, man. So when I see like 70, I get 70 people in the chat, and suddenly they disappear, I know who them 70 people is. Sounds like they want to wash up people. That's what they want to do. That's what they want them to do. That's just what they want them to do, David Perez. That's just what they want them to do, man. That's just what they want them to do. And people, watch this, man. I don't know why it's so hard for people to see through that bullshit that they be putting out there. We got to start seeing the real, man. It's easy to dissect the real. You feel me? You can tell real from fake, man. If you fuck around with that fake shit too much, it'll rub off on you. OG, give me something on Melvin Form. Melvin Scud was in solidarity with me and was in the cell with a 60, and he made trade gangster. That just goes to show you that we didn't set trip on each other in the penitentiary. He was in G-Wing with me. He was in G-Wing with me. Scud was in G-Wing with me. I wasn't there long. I was there about 3 months. And ended up going back to another level. Fuck, I busted some hacksaw blades myself. You know what I mean? I busted some, and watch this. Them fools started charging me with the weapons. When I go for this, DA accepted the court case. They tried to give me an escape. How you gonna give me an escape when one done chopped up the back window? Wasn't no bar sawed off the window. Wasn't no bar sawed off anywhere in my cell. Except under the bunk, I had to pile some metal off to make some knives, right? And they didn't even find that. The hacksaw blades was for me to be cutting metal if I can make some key suits. I got busted like 4 hacksaw blades in my cell. Caught a shoe and went back to old folks. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Skull a homie, though, man. Skull a homie, man. Skull a homie. Skull a homie. Skull a homie. I was in the county jail with him one time, too. Skull a homie, man. Skull been a money-getting crip all his life, though. He always had that play up in him. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I love to sit down with Skull if he can chop in with me. I love to sit down with Skull and we can chop it up. OG Bam got caught trying to open up his own butcher shop. Yeah, that hacksaw blades sent you into prison. If you can get some hacksaw blades, you can chop off all the metal you want, baby. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that, man. Trust and believe that. Shit. Trust and believe that, man. Come on, man. Y'all throw something at me, man. And one last person enter the raffle if I can get this number from Blake. Y'all throw something at your boy. Throw it at me, man. 66 people up in here now. Let's get these likes up. Was Skull a CCO? No. Skull wasn't hooked up under nothing, man. How long did it take you to get good at fishing from the second tier? Shit, that's easy. Once you throw that line out the bar from the first tier, the second tier is easy. Throwing it from the fourth or the fifth tier is the hard part because you got to worry about the motherfucking police catching it. How you use the hacksaw blades. You ain't got to have them on that thing like that. Once you get them, I break them in half. That means I got 2. I can cut off metal, off lockers, off your bed. You understand what I'm saying? That's the purpose of using that hacksaw blade, man. Then when you be in the hole, people did we use the hacksaw blades to saw the bores for when we come through our cell and get at a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Or be able to reach a motherfucker better than we can. That's the purpose. Watch this. When you see them with the cameras in people's cells, man, and you see these dudes and their mattresses rolled up. When I first went to prison, wasn't no metal beds. It was box spring beds, springs. So you roll your mattress up when you only your in the hole on your. You want to know somebody might be up under your bunk. That's the purpose of rolling your mattress up. You want to see who be up under your bunk. Now, when you see dudes rolling mattresses up, make the cell look better, like it's clean, real tough. Clean up. And I used to roll my mat up. I get up in the morning, roll my mat up. You feel me? All the interviews I watch from Scuzz, he speak very, very careful and slow, man. Always a man of intelligence and insight. Real unique guy. That he is. That he is. That he is, my brother. That he is. That he is. That he is. One more person into the raffle, man. Just one more person. Will be making me beg y'all into this raffle. Just one more person. Enter the raffle. Your favorite player partner. I just noticed that day. Check that out. Partner. Going to the skating rink, partner. Yeah, I like that. Come on, y'all. One more person into this raffle, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it. I'm tired of this motherfucker too, y'all. I was having a headache like a motherfucker at work, man. Ooh, I had a headache. Low-key still got one, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Somebody throw some, let me throw some more questions at me, man. Throw some, I'm gonna stand up in there for 2 hours, man, to that last person into the raffle. Y'all know I'm gonna stay to that last person in the raffle. There ain't number one person. Excuse me. Y'all come on up here with it, man. Throw something else at me. Throw something else at me, man. I'm gonna catch it. I ain't gonna drop it. Give me that alley-oop fucking get my dunk on, baby. Throw it at me, man. Throw it at me. I did a hell of a little video on my job today, man, dancing. I used to like, hey, every night. I'll be on one, y'all. I'll be on one, man. I'm enjoying my life, y'all. Y'all just don't know, man. I'm enjoying my life, man. I'm enjoying every bit of my freedom. You understand what I'm saying? In my life, life is good, baby. I ain't got no complaints, man. Now, as long as God give me the strength to wake up every morning and breathe life in me, man, I'm blessed, highly favored, man. Anything is possible through God. Y'all throw something at me, man. Throw another question at me. Throw another question at me, man. Throw another question at me, man. Just make it happen, Captain. Don't run from it, run to it. Throw another question at me, boy. We all ready for the Super. What day is the Super Bowl? Y'all forgot already. What day is the Super Bowl? What day is the Super Bowl, man? What day is the Super Bowl? You know? What day is the Super Bowl, man? Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. What day is the Super Bowl? Y'all, come on, man. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Don't fall asleep on me now. Shit, I know I ain't the only one child. I ain't falling asleep on y'all. Throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me. Throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me. I'm gonna talk about Carver Park tonight. You talk about Carver Park night. I'm kind of go down memory lane on my banging, man, when I'm tonight on my live, man. But y'all throw something at your boy, man. Throw some questions at me, man. 65 people didn't jump back up in this thing. So let's get them likes out. One person tapped out is 64 now. Let's get them likes and subscribes up, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. One more person for the round. Oh man, check this out. First time I went to Carolina West was with my big homie Renee McGowan. I was so impressed to see phones on the table. Look at here, man. I thought I was in heaven. You understand what I'm saying? Fairway to 12. Oh, woo, look at here, look at here, look at here. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only thing I can say about the Carolina West, man. I cracked a few little females at that thing too, David Perez. Watch this. First time I cracked the broad in there, I fucked that in Renee Cadillac. He was bad motherfucker. Let me stop joking like that over there, man. Please give me a strike. Did you know Infant Quaker Oats from Walmart? Come on, King David. I ain't never heard that, man. Did you know Infant Quaker Oats loaf from Walmart Crips? That's crazy, man. We got two black quarterbacks into the Super Bowl doing Black History Month. And that's something interesting. Say it again. Tell them again, man. These trolls need to go on with their bullshit, man. Now I ain't even know King David was a troll, man. That's crazy. That is crazy, y'all. Oh man, that is crazy. M from Craigos Low from Walmart Crip. Oh man. Pirate 5-5 hit. He even laughing at that, man. He even laughing at that. He's even laughing at that. And Fo Jack say, farewell to 12. That's Black History Month, man. Let's have peace amongst each other for February. Let's not do any harm to each other. Black History Month is 2 days away, man. One more day away, man. And then they give us 28 days, the shortest month of the year, says Black History Month. Imagine that, man. Imagine that. Come on, y'all. Throw one more person in the rap and y'all throw some more questions at me, man. Listen to King David. Walmart Crips is notorious, huh? I hear you, baby. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you, man. I hear you. 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 They notorious, brother. That's what you say. That's what you say. You understand what I'm saying? Pirate 5-5 hit incorporation. This first time I seen you tap in, brother. First time I seen you tap in. One more person for the raffle, man. One more person for the raffle. Why is that so hard out of 61 people for one last person to enter this raffle? Very well, it's cold as month too. No, not really, Jane Cash. Not really, shit. Been kind of cold in January. And this month, watch this, man. January flew by. Normally, this would be the longest month. Seemed like this motherfucker flew by, man. 2023 gonna be over with in a minute. Shit, that's fall asleep too long. You might wake up in 2024, man. Man, he said this was Buck Rogers, man. I'm living in the Buck Rogers era, man. Ooh, Lord, mercy. Come on, man. Y'all throw something at me, man. Throw something at me, man. Throw some more questions. Let's make it a Black History year. All right, King David, I can go for that. I don't know. Is you a troll or is you a real one, brother? You throw some weird questions at me, then you throw some good shit at me. Ooh, man, but I like that, though. Let's make it a Black History year, man. Say it again, baby. Every day is Black History. Every year is a Black History year, whether you want to believe it or not. Shit, all you have to do is look at what we invented. Without us, it'd be a whole lot of motherfuckers running in each other in cars, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Without us, people be walking around barefooted. Imagine that, baby. You know what I mean? Shit. It's about to be 2024. We still don't have Spencer and Crawford and Waters and Jackson. What's going on? You ain't lying up. So who y'all got on that Tank and Ryan Garcia, man? I got Tank. I got Tank. I got Tank for the win. I got Tank for the win, baby. I got Tank for the win, man. Yeah, I got Tank for the win. You see, I was in Penn in Arizona with one of your young homies. Is that right, brother? Who you was in there with? Who you was in there with? Who you was in there with? King Davis, I'm just clowning. I'm never a troll. But come on, y'all. $5 ain't nothing close to the raffle out. Close the raffle out. Say it again. Say it again. But you coach, hell yeah. Hey, watch this, man. I make a hell of a baseball coach, Mr. Rez. I love to coach some little league shit, man. But I want them 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds started off. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a coach just like my daddy coach, man. When you got time, because you see an outdate, realistically speaking. At first I didn't, big banks. At first I didn't, man. Oh. Hey, hold up, Titus. Now you got to be the last one into this rifle, this raffle, because you said the right name. It's still 50-50 fight to me, but one thing I'm sure about. Garcia versus Tank is not going to be the distance, that's for sure. I don't know. Yeah, but realistically speaking, no, man. You got to psych yourself out and believe in you want to come on. So you hear these dudes, don't be podcasts said they had life, and they got out sooner than most dudes, because them dudes went in saying, man, I ain't finna be participating in nothing. They wasn't on level 4 yards long. As soon as they points dropped, that year they cut a corner. Hey, Ryan Dog, listen to me, man. You hit the right name, man. When I did my first video with Kid Mac, Ryan Dog was at the video. He was there. 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 Yeah, I'm talking about, watch this. Hey, Big Banks, I'm speaking on my own experience. When I first went in, before I went down on my appeal, man, I ain't never think I was gonna get home. And I wasn't trying to come home. They gave me life, so I'm finna do the shit I want to do. I was angry. I was angry, man. I was angry. I was mad at the motherfucking world instead of being mad at myself. When I stopped being mad at everybody else, I started understanding the only person that got access to fucking over me is because I gave them access to fucking over. Yeah, I usually catch you on Care Mac and Melly Mel, so just give me some Shine OG Bam show. When I seen you was live. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why do you think Carver and Monas get left out of early constant history? Because the right people ain't speaking on the history. Not the right person ain't giving up the interviews. People they that interviewing is leaving them out. I can't leave them out. I grew up around Carvers and Monas. So if I when I get front of this, I got to get Mona Park history. Watch this. Patton and Junkie Fred, Willie Hurd, them, they gonna come up out my mouth on a regular breakdown them. They gonna come up out my mouth on a regular. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell them you tapped in, Tyson. I'm gonna tell him you tapped in too, man. Ryan out there doing all right too, man. He doing okay, man. He got a daughter by my childhood best friend, my manager, daughter. My homie Willie Robinson is his granddaughter daddy, his daughter dad, granddaddy. We was finna tear the yard up behind him. He'll tear it up with you too, trust and believe that. I'm definitely gonna tell him you tapped in. His father-in-law at work, other than that, I trust and believe. If he was in here, he'd been calling his daughter saying they talking about Rod Dow right now. So hey, I got to let my homie know he being mentioned. Yeah, like and subscribe, man. We need one more person for the raffle, man. Blade done already told you how to end the raffle. We need one more person to close out the raffle. If I can get this number again, another number for Blade, call this winner in my next live. So yeah, one more person, man. $ OG Band 131 for the raffle. We've been in here almost 2 hours, and that ain't cool. Let's support the channel. We support each other on this channel. This ain't belittling the black man or tearing down the black man. This is uplifting each other. Everybody in it, we watch this. I'm telling you, yesterday morning, man, was one of the best lives I gave, man. I was feeling it. He was ready and solid youngster. Say it again, brother. Why you always compare Mexicans to blacks? I don't compare Mexicans to black. They compare us to themselves. I'm not comparing. Watch this. I grew up with Hispanic, so where's the comparingness at? Where's that coming from? All right, I got you, Top Bud. I got you, brother. Got you. I got you. I got you. Definitely gonna tell them. Don't put your government name back on there, man. One of these old fake trolls be trying to make a page in your name, a account in your name. He said, "Why I'm always comparing Mexicans to black? No, man, they emulators. That's what they do, brother. I'm not comparing them to us. I just don't like them using the N word. That's all that is. I don't like them using the N word. I don't like them using the N word, Mr. Strong. Yeah, I just don't like them using the N word. But I got you, brother. I'm a definitely chill right dog, man. That's the homie, man. That's the homie. I remember when he got busted with all the goddamn weed. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, man. Hey, King David, we ain't self-explaining, explaining myself. It's a sign of weakness, man. I just gave him an explanation. I ain't never did that. So hey, shit, he need to get on their channel and ask them why they comparing themselves to us. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't doing that shit. They emulate me. I ain't emulating them. I don't wear my pants up to my chest. I ain't saying Holmes. I ain't saying Charlie. You understand what I'm saying? Who you got on Spencer and Crawford? I got Spencer. I got Spencer, man. One last person for the raffle, man. Can I get one last person for the raffle? I'm gonna call some names. Tyson Grove, you can hit the raffle. One last person. Let me find another new one up in here. Terrence can hit the raffle. Pires can hit the raffle. Let me see another new one up in here. All the new ones, man, I appreciate one last person hit the last raffle. Put up to my neck. Oh, man. I'm just, come on, man. Shit, check this out, man. Y'all had the same charges? Yeah, man, that was my boy, man. That's still my little homie. He was at, watch this. When I first came home, I was at a meeting and he pulled up at the meeting, man, brought me some bread and everything. Him and my homie Stevie Weedy, my little homie Stevie Weedy. Brian said, man, I'm so proud of you, big homie, doing your thing. You on your grown man. A lot of my little homies tell me they proud of me because I'm on my grown man tip right now. I ain't trying to be a ruckus, create chaos. You understand what I'm saying? I'm no longer a reactionary person. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on some real positive shit, whether people believe it or not. So come on, y'all keep throwing them questions at me, man. The live is going all right. We've been in there an hour and 44 minutes. I just want one more person into the raffle blade to put the cash app back up there. So into the raffle. He was getting it too. Yeah, he ain't had no choice but to get it, man. Hey, you know what, Banks? I'm gonna do that tonight, Banks. I'm gonna send you a link tonight at my 5 o'clock live. I'm gonna send you a link tonight. I'm gonna send you the link. I wish I knew how to do it while I was talking. If I knew how to do it, while I was doing it now, I'd do it. So I'm gonna send you a link tonight, and you can just pop in and you just pop it how you want to, big baby. You know you family with me, man. How the grandkids and the wife you doing? Was you trouble on the basketball court, man? I had a little basketball game, man. I had a good fadeaway jumper. You understand what I'm saying? I used to emulate Henry Bibby. Yep, when he was at UCLA, him and Lou Alcindor, man. Henry Bibby, man. That fadeaway jumper was like, ooh, awesome. Get at the corner. You know? Yeah. Big Compton finest. What do you think about the 5 police guys that killed the black guy? You know it was over a bitch. And man, when I seen that shit, man, some of brothers said, why is they putting 5 black cops up there, but they ain't putting the white cops that was on there with taser? But I'll be telling y'all, watch this. I don't like no police, black, white, Mexican, I don't care what color they are. They all guilty of police brutality. It just been proven. It just been proven. It just been proven with the 5 black cops. It just been proven. And watch this. Y'all see what my boy Banks saying. I got proof they started every time. They started every time. Listen to me. Yeah, man, black police is just as guilty as the white police and they do shit to it. Now look at them, got 5 black police killing them, bro. Shouts out to condolences to that man that lost his life family. Condolences, man. Bam had to fade away. You got to give us one more time on film, man. Just one more time. Hey, man, watch this, man. Shit, I don't even think I can come through my legs with a basketball no more. Black police showing out for the white clan. You know they do, King David. Shit, that's self-explanatory. Shit, that's what they do. I remember one time when I first came home, and I'm out trying to get money. I'm hustling, right? And my homie called. So I answered the phone. I don't even know the police had pulled up. As soon as I said cuz, a police had a gun in my hand and said, shoot, I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Right now, watch this, man. Man, put about 3 of us in the car and run our names. And when I tell him my name, he misspelled my name and it came back clean. He said, oh, man, I'm going to take you in. You ain't got a record. I said, why? He said, you ain't got a record. I said, well, run your motherfucking name. You got a record? You understand what I'm saying? Then when he spelled it right, all it said was do not arrest and detain. Whenever you're on parole, just a lot of people don't know in California. When you're on parole and the police pull you over, when they run that make on you, the only thing it's going to say, if it ain't a warrant on you, the only thing that thing going to say on their computer is do not arrest and detain. So when I seen that sitting from the back seat, I said, man, me out this motherfucking police going to take these cuffs off me. It said do not arrest and detain. And you ain't finna find out where I live at to come search my house. I ain't got to tell you that. Now you can lie and take me to jail, hope you get me on parole violation. You saw we got one of them jailhouse laws. I said, no, you just let me see the wrong motherfucking thing on your computer. You feel me? Had to take my 12-year-old granddaughter out of Belizean middle school for 2 days because they wanted a black against brown right. And watch this. And the system, the school's administration system create that. A lot of people don't know that either, man. They know what they be doing. They manipulate racial problems amongst blacks and Hispanics. You just got the Hispanics feed into it more. And we don't. They want to pack our little kids. No, man, we ain't got to do that to each other. We live in the same community, so why we can't share the same school? We sharing everything else together. Shit. Come on, man. Let's make it make sense, man. We got to start using our head more than a hat rack, man. Been in an hour and 49 minutes, baby, in 20, 30 seconds. Shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. One more person before we can close this out. I can get up in there and take me a shower, man. And take me a nap before this 5:30 live. I appreciate it. One last person entering the raffle. That's all it is. One last person entering the raffle. Tired. Still got a somewhat of a headache. Drinking that beer yesterday and sipping on that other shit. Knowing they can't whoop our kids one-on-one. Say it again, Mr. Banks. Crazy how blacks ain't live in East LA. Say it again, Josh. Say it again, baby. Say it again. Yet they say they're not racist. Hey. I don't want nobody to think I'm comparing them to us. But if we allow anybody in our community, we do not pressure people to move out. They damn sure do. Some of them will cry if you told them they're not white. Woo, man, Blaze said a mouthful. That was a mouthful. Mouthful, man. A lot of people run from the truth, y'all. You don't have to defend the truth. You only defend a lie. You understand what I'm saying? Can't be where I live, but I'm showing up to the middle school and getting it cracking. Man, I'm so happy my little nephews and great nieces ain't got to go through that. I got pulled over and cuffed on 630 and 4th pad. Cops hopped out throwing up neighborhoods. Man, that's what they do, man. That's what they do, y'all. That's what they do. Them are some of the master motherfucking instigators towards black and Hispanics problems of black on black gang violence. And ain't nobody seeing that. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody seeing that. We got to wake up and smell the coffee. Hold on. We got to wake up and smell the coffee because ain't nobody seeing that, man. We got to really wake up and smell the coffee, man. That shit's strong. You can't smell that shit. You can't smell the manipulation and instigating that's going on, where they try to create black and brown violence. Then you get these other motherfuckers that's justifying the violence. You understand what I'm saying? See, if we learn how to respect each other, blacks and Hispanics, there ain't gonna be that violence up there. If gang members can come with a ceasefire, gang violence will go down. You understand what I'm saying? We got to present that peace to the table. We got to learn how to support each other, man. That's it, and that's bottom line. It's easy to talk about it, but we're gonna bring the solution to the table. That's what we got to do, because these youngsters want peace, man. I'm sorry for being on the rant, but folks be calling you every other black man, calling every other black man racist. How can you hate someone you didn't grow up with as far as being racial? Oh man, that's true, man. Race. In order to be called a racist, you have to be taught racism. My family, my mother, my parents didn't teach me to hate nobody based on the color of their skin. Then I always say this: I don't hate somebody I ain't never loved, and I ain't never loved whoever I love. I ain't never started hating. Blacks, we got. Say it again. I honestly think no good between anyone. I just think that I think racism is no good between anyone. You're absolutely right. We got to get the stretch of self-hatred out the house first before we can smell the coffee. Woo, King David. Boy, now you saying some shit like you normally do, baby. We need peace between blacks before any other race. I advocate that. We can't have peace amongst anybody else if we don't have peace amongst ourselves. That's a fact. That's reality. You understand what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's reality, man. That's reality. Ooh, boy, one topic can make a whole lot pop. Blacks can't be racist and stand on that. And I can stand on this. Say it again, man. Say it again. Banks, I never seen a Mexican till about 1998, 2000. Yeah, watch you see in LA, we grew up with them. I got cousins from down south, man. They said they never seen a Hispanic dude to Katrina. And that's true. They gonna go wherever it's work at. So you got to respect that too. They got to take care of their family. So I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that shit. Listen to me. If I ain't have a fiance, man, I'd run out there to Florida right now based on James White offering me a job. You understand what I'm saying? Half of Mexico is in the US now. Oh, that's true. That's why the city is so congested. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's so congested. That's why it's so congested. I don't want nobody to think that's what we talking about. We just politics. This is how you talk politics. One last person in there, raffle. Watch this. This rain is hammering down. You in that Jeep stand? You in that Jeep? Historically, black neighborhoods need to stay that black, and you got to fight for it. Exactly, exactly. Blake said they hauling ass out here now. You feel what I'm saying? But we watch this, man. In order for anything to work inside of the black community, we got to learn how to work together. Because as long as people see us fighting against each other, it ain't gonna never work inside of our own community. We got to learn how to respect and love each other. And that's our biggest problem. We are our own worst enemies. Yes, and we welcome them in our community with love. I swear to God. Oh, Banks, we know that shit. That's what we do here. Mental health, mental health and illness is highly overlooked for us blacks. Most of us got PTSD and more. We need to start there. Two, King David called the real one on that one. Said that one right, my brother. You definitely said that one right. You definitely said that right. Mr. Watch this, man. Let me see if Stan, I need one last person in the rap. I got a marathon shirt in the small. That's the extra shirt in the Crenshaw shirt. I appreciate it if you be the last person in the rapper, brother. Ain't the day, y'all, hood day, OG? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't do hood days, brother. I don't do hood days. I might dip and slide through there, get a drink, hug a few people, but I don't do hood days, chief. Bam, don't do that. Then the weather probably prevented something from going down, but I don't do hood days for nobody. I go through and cut a corner. I don't, man, I'm too old. Watch this, man. Every day is a hood day to me. I don't just parlay like that, man. You know. And buy you, see, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Stan. He entered in the rap and buying me a beer. And I said I wasn't going to drink, but if he buy it, I'm sure going to drink. But yeah, hey, Banks, you big baby. Hey, y'all, I call, hey, don't nobody else call Mr. Banks this. I call him Big Baby. That's my General Bear right there, man. But yeah, man, that's what it do, man. Another Trump will come. I won't march and protest with nobody. That ain't black no more. Man, check this out, shit. You better be careful who you march for when it comes to a black man. You feel what I'm saying? Obama was a good president. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the penitentiary. Y'all think I'm like, you know what I thought Obama was gonna do soon as he became president? I thought the man had enough power being the president that he can automatically say, we should give up some reparation money. I was just in the back of my head, and I was sharing this with a few people in the pen. We gonna get some money now. They gonna throw us some money for our people, our descendants being slaves. We descendants of slaves, our ancestors. It didn't happen. I found out just how much power a president really does have. See, they was mad at Trump. I'm not a Donald Trump fan. Don't like nothing about the man. But Trump was saying a whole lot of things that a whole lot of people talk about in the conference of their own home, hoping that nobody repeated or tape it. Trump was just saying what everybody else wanted to say and didn't have the courage to say it. I feel like a damn fool his shit. Like what Mr. Banks saying. Yeah, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but don't y'all ever call him Big Baby. That's the name I gave. Obama gave our phones cool guy. That he did. It felt affordable health care. I never seen American Cholo or any other Hispanic channel address firebombing the blacks and other random attacks in the wide garden East Los Angeles Torrance. They act like the tax is one-sided. Say it again, brother. Say it again. Thank you, Stan. Thank you. Blade, send me a number. I'm going to call that number out on my channel. Later on tonight, we got it. Right before the 2-hour mark for me to cut it coming. But I got to read with King Dad. Never seen American Cholo or any other Hispanic channel address the fine bombers of blacks and other random attacks in Wine Garden, East Los Angeles, Torrance, etc. They act like the tax is one-sided. Watch this, because they're not going to never throw a point of finger at themselves. They always realizing they point one finger, 3 fingers pointing at them. They're never going to do that. They're never going to do it. They ain't gonna never do it. I'm from the South. And I feel this way too, cuz King Dave, man, listen to me. They're never going to do that. And because we don't just, don't get me wrong, gang members, as an active gang member one time in my life, I did do things to people that wasn't no gang. Be the first one to admit to that. No longer, that's a fucked up thought. Easty baby up in the house. Easty DOG, bam, right? But We allow anybody to move into our community, and we embrace them when they move in our community. For some strange reason, we can't move in another person's community without having some type of bullshit being presented to us. Then when we defend ourselves, the police want to charge us with the shit. The bomber is the son of an African and a white lady. He has no care or concern for American descendants of slaves. I was 13 when he won, and I said, he's just a politician, a politician. You call that one right? Black power banging. Say it again, baby. I stand up, watch this. I'm a proud black man, man. I wear this black good and I rock it swell, baby. Hey, trust and believe that I rock this. I rock this black good, man. I rock this thing good, man. I rock it good. Instead of becoming submissive, if there aren't clear rules and structure. Yeah, man, we cool. Bolo up in this thing. Bam in the Easty 69th Street. Bolo up in this joint. What it do, Bolo? The mini me, man. Bolo up in this joint. Bolo, y'all got 3 more minutes, man. I got to get in this water and take me a nap, man. I ate a good ass lunch, though. Stan say, what's up, Big Blade? Thanks again, Stan Clan. Stan Clan closed out the rap. Bolo, how's it going, man? Them boots still got that tip. The front of them boots still shining and glossing. That was the 2-hour mark, man. I'm tired. Motherfucker still got a headache. I'm taking a nice shower with some semi-cold water. Hopefully that'll wake my ass up. You know you the truth, say somebody from Compton. Yo, hey, Robert Choice, it's a compliment with a motherfucker. My mama said, man, if you ain't got nothing good about nobody, don't have them in your mouth. So when you got them in their mouth, they must mean you're doing something you're supposed to be doing. So I know they hating on this OG channel. It don't bother, man. Just keep your trolls up out of here. You feel me, Robert Choice? Just keep their trolls up out of here. You feel me? Just keep your trolls up out of here. Don't hate on me. I ain't on here calling. I ain't saying nothing derogatory about no other race. They saying that too was my race. So I ain't tripping on that shit. We gonna be who we are. We gonna keep pushing and doing what we do. The difference is you take accountability for your wrongs, man. These Hispanics just act like there was never on any wrongdoing to innocent blacks from their side. They act like they don't ride with errands. Hey, they run with them Caucasoids. They roll with them for real. Them they best friends, and I don't know why, because they don't like them. Caucasoids don't like them. They ain't keeping it real, so that black and brown stuff can miss me. Say it again, baby. They do that to make themselves look good for them house Negroes. They like coming on their show. I'm gonna keep that 100. Keep them chips shiny, good business. Hey, look at work. Drinking dry you out. Drinking dry you out. Put some H20 in your life for that headache. I might try that, man. My girl told me. That's why I drank that ice cold beer, 2 bottles of water this morning. And it does dry you out, though. Check it out. But, man, I've been up in there 2 hours and 2 minutes, man. I'll be back at 5:30, no later than 6 at night. I'm going to send my boy a link. Mr. Banks, I'm going to send him a link just to see what's up. What's up? Any Rosslyn in here? Here we go. He trying to get me on one. We don't do that here, baby. We don't do that here. Miss us with the politics, with the bullshit. This ain't that fake yard. This a real yard. So take this shit to them yards that want that bullshit, man. Cause I'm gonna tap out, get some rest, and tame this headache I got. Thank y'all, Blade, for sending me a number to be a winner to be called for the raffle. A lot of us brothers will ignore the real, like you said, turn weak for the Hispanic vagina, homie. I know that's right. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all today, man, OG Bam, like this theme song of the year be, love your family, take care of your family by Boost. Let's continue rocking and wearing this black the best way we know how. You understand what I'm saying? Rasta stay in the building. Say it again, Bolo. We ain't racist over here. We just don't sell racism, bustism, trollism, and fakeism. With that said, peace. Y'all have a good one, man.